Wonderful. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you so much. I'd like you to follow me around and do that every time. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome all who gathered together today, here, there, and everywhere. This is indeed God's house, a place of prayer for all. I have a few community-related announcements before we begin today. I want to thank Susan for providing social hospitality today. Thank you so much, Susan. This is another way that you may help to nourish our community. And if you wish to sign up, there's a sheet on the table in the social area. And there are vacancies. And there's also an online setup that Jen Yee, our Congregational Connection Coordinator, has set up, along with a meal train sign up for Dale and Lee and others who are going through medical challenges. If you can't find the link, find me. Are there any other community-related announcements? Yes, Genevieve.
Can I come up?
You can always come up.
Good to be back. Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I'm out of breath.
That's okay. Take a deep breath. Don't faint. Okay.
I'll try not to. Just wanted everybody to know that this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is the Fairfax County Animal Shelter, catch my breath, Clear the Shelters. So every animal in both shelters is free for adoption. So you don't have to pay any adoption costs or anything of that nature. So please, if you know somebody, or if you want a bunny, we have dogs, cats, bunnies, finches, you name it, basically. We even have 2 roosters at our West Ox station. So please, this weekend,
Thank you. Thank
Friday,
you so much,
Saturday, and
Genevieve.
Sunday.
Thank you so much, Genevieve. Go animals. Genevieve is a member of our board, and she's also co-lead of our animal ministry. So thank you, Genevieve. Are there any other community-related announcements? Hearing none. Pardon? What'd you say? Oh, I know. We are. Yes. It's early in the service. We'll get to that. Spoilers. Thank you. If there are no other community-related announcements, symbolic of being present here now, please take a moment to turn off your cell phones or set them to silent operation. Take a breath, take a beat. Hold this moment. You are here now among friends. Center yourself and hold peace in your heart as you prepare yourself for our worship together. And wish peace to all, even those who do not wish peace to us.
Morning, y'all. My name is T. Morning, T. I wouldn't mind adopting one of those roosters, but I think my neighbors might complain. I have to train them to crow up about 4:30 in the morning to wake me up, so I don't think they like it. Plus, my husband might not like it either, so, but, yeah, that's not important. So, anyway, I am, okay, it is written here, okay. I'm co-lead of MCC Northern Virginia's Animal Ministry along with Genevieve. And welcome back. We have missed you. We bring illumination into our space this morning with our candles and with words adapted from Episcopal Bishop Native American elder of the Choctaw Nation, writer, teacher, and theologian, Bishop Stephen Charleston. Believe in yourself. You are a prophet. You are already making your migration, your journey. You have been chosen because you have been born. You are a prophet because you are awake. You are a keeper of revelation, a person with a dream and a thought that may create a new world.
Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Melt me, mold me, fill me and use me, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Melt me, mold me, fill me and use me, Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me. Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me.
Good morning. My name is Starlene. Dale is listed in our bulletin this morning for leading prayer. He's not able to make it, so I'm honored to fill in. So if you would join me, let's have our time of community prayer. We come together now boldly before the throne of grace. As a community of faith, we share our joys, our concerns. We use this as a time when we are a beacon of hope. We care for one another. We care for our communities, our world. We just want to be a presence for each other during all the stages of life. Today we do offer prayers of healing for Dale, as Dale is dealing with his cancer journey and his treatments. We ask you, God, to bring Dale encouragement and strength in his body as the healing process moves forward. We offer prayers of healing for Maru today, as she is back in the hospital with more difficulty breathing. God, we ask you to encourage Maru, Help the doctors to specifically have wisdom as she deals with these issues. We offer prayers of continued strength and healing for Dew as he recovers from his successful brain surgery. We offer prayers of presence for Jen and their family as she provides care for Dew, all during this lengthy healing process. And we are grateful for all that you have done in healing Dew and his long journey. We offer prayers of strength and continued healing for T. Today we also offer prayers of strength and healing for Lolita and Jaime as they continue forward through all the setbacks and all the successes of their cancer. We offer specific prayers of healing for Jaime as he prepares for his visit to Johns Hopkins next week. Well, this coming week. We offer prayers of healing for Margaret as she continues to recover from hip replacement surgery. We ask for prayers of comfort and support as she's healing. We offer prayers of comfort and strength for Cornelius, who's recently received a diagnosis of Crohn's disease, is also trying to heal from 2 eye infections, and is patiently waiting for test results. We also ask for prayers of wisdom and strength for Vanessa as Vanessa prepares to move and relocate to North Carolina this week. Many prayers of gratitude and thanksgiving for Vanessa and all that she brings. We offer prayers of adjustment for those of us that are in the midst of change, the recently retired, the recently unemployed. Prayers of persistence, endurance, and patience for those that seek meaningful work in these days. And now we also offer prayers of peace. Peace with a capital P. And for presence, divine presence in our world. And oh God, in our nation, in our communities. Prayers for all those who wrestle with life's great issues. Especially for people in places who are in the path of storms, or just the storms of life, where people are suffering, mourning, and grieving. We remember them in prayer. Now, if there are any names you would wish to offer up today, just speak them aloud where you are. And now we'll just take one more moment of silence. The silence as a time for the prayers that are deep in our hearts, individually and collectively as a church. The unspoken prayers, the things that sometimes we just can't verbalize, but that the Spirit always knows and understands. And all God's children say, amen.
Good morning. My name's Lee. Hello. Our first reading is from Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 through 16a. Moses was tending the flock of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian. Leading the flock into the wilderness, Moses came to Horeb, the mountain of God. The messenger of Yahweh appeared to Moses in a blazing fire from the midst of a thorn bush. Moses saw the bush ablaze with fire, and yet it isn't consumed. Moses said, "Let me go over and look at this remarkable sight and see why the bush doesn't burn up." When Yahweh saw Moses coming to look more closely, God called out from the midst of the bush, "Moses, Moses." Moses answered, "Here I am." God said, "Come no closer. Remove the sandals from your feet, for the place where you stand is holy ground." "I am the God of your ancestors," the voice continued, "the God of Sarah and Abraham, the God of Rebekah and Isaac, the God of Leah and Rachel and Jacob." Moses hid his face, afraid to look at the Holy One. Then Yahweh said, "I have seen the affliction of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries under those who oppress them. I have felt their suffering. Now I have come down to rescue them from the hand of Egypt, out of their place of suffering, and bring to them a place that is wide and fertile, a land flowing with milk and honey, the land of Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. The cry of the children of Israel has reached me, and I have watched how the Egyptians are oppressing them. Now go, I will send you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt." But Moses said to God, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and lead the children of Israel out of Egypt?" God answered, "I will be with you, and this is the sign by which you will know that it is I who have sent you. After you bring my people out of Egypt, you will all worship at this very mountain." But Moses said, "When I go to the children of Israel and say to them, 'The God of your ancestors has sent me to you,' if they ask me, 'What is this God's name?' what am I to tell them?" God replied, "I am as I am. This what you will tell the Israelites, 'I am has sent me to you.'" God spoke further to Moses, "Tell the children of Israel, Yahweh, the I am, the God of your ancestors, the God of Sarah and Abraham and Rebekah and Isaac, of Leah and Rachel and Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever. This is the name you are to remember for all generations. Now go."
Hello again. I'm still Genevieve. Okay. Oh, second reading. Our second reading today is adapted from Professor and author John Kabat-Zinn in Wherever You Go, There You Are. Mindfulness meditation in everyday life. I've actually used that phrase. Mountains. Their very presence beckons to us, calls us to dream, to look up, to ascend. The mountain climb is a powerful metaphor of life, a spiritual journey, the path of growth, transformation, discovery, and understanding. The arduous difficulties we encounter along the way embody the very challenges we need in order to stretch ourselves, to move beyond our comfort zones, and thereby expand our boundaries. In the end, it is life itself which is the mountain, the teacher, serving us up perfect opportunities to do the inner work of growing in strength and wisdom. And we have a lot of learning and growing to do once we choose to make that journey. The risks are considerable. The sacrifice is awesome. The outcome always uncertain. Ultimately, it is the climb itself which is the adventure, not just standing at the top. But you can't stay at the top of the mountain. The journey up is not complete without the descent, the stepping back and seeing the whole mountain again from afar. Having been at the summit, however, you've gained a new perspective, and it may change your way of seeing forever.
Let's try that again. There we go. Good morning. So I'm Vanessa. Hi. So I have never sung a solo in front of a group of people before, so this is my first time. So I asked for a little extra special grace. But as people have said, this is my last Sunday, and I love this song, and I love this church. And so this is kind of meant as my parting gift to y'all. So thank you. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and the green was easy and the rivers ran clear. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and the way was easy and the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and the way was easy and the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. And the guardian stars are shining, and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and the sound was easy and the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and the sound was easy and the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. and the ancient pain is forgotten, and the Father's debts are clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came.
Midianites and daughters of the priest of Midian, whose name was Jethro, who is today recognized as the spiritual founder and chief prophet of the Druze religion, an ancient and monotheistic and Abrahamic religion, one which currently incorporates elements of Islam, Judaism, Christianity, Gnosticism, and Hinduism. Are they Arabs? Depends on who you ask. Just know that they worshiped one God. And they weren't really considered Hebrews. And the women he met at the well regarded Moses as an Egyptian. It was there in Midian that he met and married the daughter of Jethro, Zipporah, whose name means bird, and together they had a son that Moses named Gershom, which means sojourner, visitor, traveler, with Moses saying, I am a sojourner in a foreign country. So maybe at this time in his life, Moses was feeling neither here nor there, neither Hebrew or Egyptian, neither one, or maybe both, maybe a little lost, dealing with a bit of a scrambled identity, wondering who he was, and perhaps internally asking himself, who am I? Who am I? He spent his time tending the sheep of his father-in-law Jethro, and quite possibly Moses could have been a shepherd for the rest of his life, perhaps quite happily so. And yet then, perhaps when he needed it most and realized it least, he encountered a mountain. And while deep in the wilderness, climbing Mount Horeb, also known as Mount Sinai, he had an encounter with the divine. And that changed everything. Again, Moses was not a particularly spiritual or religious man, so this was kind of surprising to him. Yet Moses wanted to know this God, the one who spoke to him through the burning bush, the fiery thorn bush. There is a saying that God speaks to us through our pain. And here, a burning bush, thorns and fire. What an amazing thing, both painful and illuminating. And Moses paused and went closer to have a better look at this burning thing here. And that's important because when that happens to us, we are caused to pause and look and to pay attention to that which is around us. Now, God is speaking to Moses through his painful places, through his guilt and his shame, his fear and his doubt. And through all of this, the passion that Moses possessed for his people was ignited and rekindled, burning now within him. And on Mount Horeb, also called the mountain of God, God self-identifies. God gives a name. This is a big deal. And just as Moses may have been wondering who he himself was, so he asked God, who are you? And the name God gives is both beautiful and mystical. It says everything, it says nothing, and it can be translated so many different ways. I am that I am. I am that I will be. I will be who I will be. I am revealed themselves to Moses, not as a cold God of stone or metal, but as a living God, a God who is alive and illuminates. Whenever I'm lost and feeling alone, I think to myself that I follow a living God who is named I Am. I am that I am. And it was on that mountain that I Am told Moses, now go, get on with it. And aren't those sometimes the most powerful moments of our lives? When we just go, when we just get on with it. When we finally deal with or get on with that thing that is burning within us. And thus, perhaps reluctantly, Moses began an amazing and epic journey. a journey of liberation, both of himself and his people. A complicated, confusing, mysterious, and amazing journey, full of surprises and challenges and pain. In fact, not long after this, while on the way to Egypt, God tried to kill Moses. Exodus 4:18-31. Oh, geez. Don't you ever feel that way sometimes? I know I do. So Moses reaches Egypt, a place which was once his home, but not a place where he was at home. He was not a slave, but his people were enslaved. He knew freedom, but how could he lead people to where he was? Working in partnership with God, Moses achieved the seeming impossible, the liberation of his people. It wasn't easy, and the people complained a lot. And they were also not all Hebrews, but rather an assortment of people. They were called a mixed multitude. I love that phrase because it is who we are, a mixed multitude. But Moses did it and then led them back to the mountain, Mount Horeb, Sinai, to receive God's laws. So Moses is back on the mountain talking to God, communing with God, and his people began partying at the foot of the mountain. And they made a golden calf to worship. Oh, geez. And then God got all angry, and so did Moses when he came down. He cast the tablets down and broke them. Clearly that man had a temper. Then he had to go back up again and get new tablets, inscribed in stone. And I expect all of this taught the mixed multitude patience and how to believe in a God that they could not see. That's important. And a God that they could not touch, but yet who could touch them. One who cared for them, but who also let them wander some. And there was the Ark of the Covenant, the creation of a priesthood, the breastpiece of judgment, more wandering, more instructions, and then Leviticus happened, and then Deuteronomy, more wandering and more instructions. And then at the end of Deuteronomy, Moses, an old man now, climbs another mountain, Mount Nebo, his last mountain, the mountain from which Moses could actually see the promised land, the land of milk and honey. And he encounters God yet again one last time. And God tells Moses, you can see it, but you will not reach it. And there, Moses, servant of Yahweh, died. And God buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, no one knows where. It was a long journey for Moses, a life lived between mountains. Mountain to mountain, from Egypt to Horeb, from Horeb to Egypt, from Egypt back to Horeb, then to Mount Nebo, all the while leading an unruly and diverse group of people, leading them out of the narrow places that confine them, across the rivers and through the wildernesses, all the places that he himself had been before. You can't lead anyone any place where you yourself haven't been. And through it all, Moses followed his passion to know God. He even asked to see God. And when Moses died, ancient Jewish tradition says that he died as God took away his soul with a kiss on the lips, with a kiss on the mouth. The medieval Jewish rabbi, teacher, Maimonides, says that of the 903 different ways to die, this way is the best. Moses lived his life between mountains, between encounters with God. Wonderful and frightening things happened to him in between. He did not always follow God's directions, and God tried to kill him at least once. But in the end, while he did not reach the destination, the place he was journeying toward, the place he was leading others toward, while he didn't reach that place, he could see it. He could see it. And his ending, nevertheless, was as beautiful and compassionate and loving as God could make it. I think we all live between the mountains of our lives. We live mountain to mountain. We live peak to peak. From places of confusion to places of clarity. Places where we feel lost to places of perspective. Places where we can see the lay of the land and the world around us. The air is crisp and clean, and perhaps we experience the presence of God. Perhaps we can even hear that still small voice within. So close, so real, sometimes so clear. And sometimes presenting in ways that are mysterious and puzzling and odd and strange and surreal to us. How odd is a burning bush that is not consumed by the fire within it? You think you hear God's call, calling to you from things that don't make sense to you. It's puzzling, confusion. What is that? Who is that? Who are they? Sometimes even words from a stranger, unexpected. Who are you? Who am I? And then we descend from the mountain and we go now. We go now. We get on with it. Perhaps not always sure of things. And maybe sometimes feeling very much like God is trying to kill us. And everyone is complaining. And you wonder what's happening. Yet you go. You get on with it. You get on with life. And what is that burning within you? The burning bush that speaks to you by name. That illuminates your way. That which burns within you from your places of pain, but does not consume you with its flame. What is the thing through which God speaks to you by name? I know sometimes it's easy for me to feel that my life is lived between mountains. Mountain to mountain, Sunday to Sunday. From peak experience to peak experience, from a place where I indeed experience the presence of divinity, close, nearby, the presence of the divine here in community, burning in the hearts and the souls of those around me. The presence of God calling to me through the thorny places of people who are in pain, through the bright and dancing fire in the eyes of others. And I come back down the mountain, scrambling, tripping, too fast, tumbling headlong into my Monday. And get on with it. And get on with it. Perhaps chasing God from mountain to mountain. Are you learning from the mountains that you climb? And are you nourishing others and leading them along the way? Whenever you feel stuck, listen to what Moses heard. Go, now, get on with it. And may you find on the next mountain you climb a very, very odd sight, be it a burning bush or something equally strange, illuminating, burning within you, even through your pain, with a passion and a flame that burns but does not consume you. So may it be, and so it is always so. There will be no community dialogue today. If you have thoughts, I am open to hearing them later. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Andrea Albamonte, and Reverend Emma has insisted that I reintroduce myself to you. I began attending MCC Nova and joined in like 2018 or 2019, and then moved to Boston and then to Baltimore, and yet have remained connected to this community and attended whenever I was able. And now I've moved back to the area, and I'll be attending George Mason. Thank you. It's very good to be back and be part of this, what is it, mixed multitude? What a lovely image. So thank you. It's good to be home.
I think there's an offering invitation. Oh my God. It's been a while. It's okay. Welcome back.
Yeah. As we journey forward, we come bearing gifts, our time, talents, and treasures, and our very presence in this place this morning. We bring the blessings of who we are and who we are becoming as individuals and as a community of faith. We are better together, and together we provide food for the hungry, welcome for the guest, care for those in need, a meeting place for those who need a safe place to gather, and a place for us to worship and reflect on life's beauty, life's blessings, and life's challenges. And we do so together as a community of faith. It is in that same spirit that we now share in our harvest of hope, joy, and abundance, and all of the many blessings around us. The tithes and offerings we receive, as well as the talents and time joyfully offered and provided by our many volunteers, all come together to feed and support our vital and ongoing ministries and help to build this community as we give back to God a portion of what God has blessed us with. And now we sing.
Let us consecrate communion together, and let us do so in song. We'll sing the verses. So excited to have you here. And you all will sing the chorus with us as it appears in your printed program. Let us be bread. I am the bread of life, broken for all. Eat and be hungry no more. Let us be bread, blessed by our God, broken and shared, life for the world. Let us be wine, love freely poured. Let us be one in our God.
I am the wine of love poured out for all. drink and be thirsty no more.
Let us be bread, blessed by our God, broken and shared, life for the world. Let us be wine, love freely poured. Let us be one in our God. See how my people have nothing to eat. Give them the bread that is you. Let us be bread, blessed by our God, broken and shared, life for the world. Let us be wine, love freely poured. Let us be one in our God.
At MCC of Northern Virginia, like MCCs all over the world, we celebrate an open communion. This means that you don't need to be a member of this church or any church, nor do you need to have any specific belief about what happens at this table. You have a place at the table as a child of God. Do all who wish to receive have communion?
As it is the way with MCCs, if you wish to receive a brief individual prayer or blessing, you may come forward as directed by our usher. If you have allergy medicine with you when you come, that would be great. There will be a few unmasked communions, one on each side, and one will be masked. Okay.
Please indicate to the usher if you have a preference and proceed as you are comfortable for a brief prayer and blessing. If you do not wish, remain seated in quiet prayer and meditation, and please refrain from conversations among yourselves as others are in private prayer and meditation, as our pianist plays softly. Come forward to the usher if you wish, as you are.
I asked for allergy medication in a few moments, and I've learned there's something that's better for you than allergy medicine, and that is the prayer and the love of these people in the room. Everybody was so nice and genuine. You can't fake that. It's a wonderful thing. So I hope you feel blessed today. Vanessa, I hope you feel blessed today. As we leave here, the feelings that you carry with you right now, see if you can carry it with it and bring it back to me next Sunday. You have the chance to share your love and guidance on everybody else. As you have been blessed, may you bless others. Amen.
So, now we come to a special portion of our service. The coming and going of people in our lives is often the natural result of living in a mobile society. The most important thing that we can remember is that how we say goodbye is as important as how we say hello. Vanessa Lambert.
Here I am.
Please come forward. Vanessa has a history with MCC, yes. With MCC of Northern Virginia, going back many years. Many years. Having become a member May 2007 until 2013, when she left the area. She traveled many places, but most notably having lived from January 2019 to July 2022 in the Yunnan province of China. She has gratefully helped to decorate the altar today, and please afterwards ask her the significance of some of the items here. She will be happy to share that. She rejoined our community in January of this year, and since that time has sung in the choir and has sung solo. I'm impressed. If I would have known that sooner, really, honest to goodness.
That was thanks to Genevieve. She
Yes.
really grabbed my hand and dragged me up to speak to Kurt.
All right.
Part, so.
Good work, Genevieve. Good work. When you visit, you may be called upon
Exactly,
to
in unique ways you didn't expect. Yeah.
solo. So she has sung in the choir, sung solo. She has cleaned toilets. She has emptied trash. She has swept floors and greeted people arriving at the door and has been a smiling face among us. And we have been a place of rest and refreshment for Vanessa. And she is a wonderful reminder of the importance of our presence, this community's presence, for those who are on a journey, whether spiritually or physically. In many ways, we are all sojourners. We are all travelers. We are all strangers in a strange land. We are travelers who stay in one place while we are on our way to another place. And this movement, this coming and going, is all healthy and natural. Vanessa is relocating to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. While she has traveled many places, MCC Nova has indeed been a place of rest and refreshment between her mountains. The Meili Snow Mountains of the Yunnan province of China and the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina. Who knows? She may drop in for a visit here again on a Sunday or for a time. However, today is her last regular Sunday with us. And so I wanted us to send her on her way with our blessing. So I ask that you please join me in a blessing for Vanessa. If you feel comfortable, and as is the way in MCC, you may extend your hand toward her if you feel comfortable. Loving Spirit of the living God, we give thanks for our presence here as a community of faith. And we give thanks for the presence of our friend and sibling, Vanessa Lambert, to laugh, love, live, and worship among us for a time. She reminds us that we are all on a journey from one place to another, mountain to mountain, seeking rest and nourishment, refreshment and friendship as we go. We ask for blessings upon her travel, her journey, her new home, the path of her feet forward. And we ask for continued blessings upon her life and her work as she witnesses your love by her very existence and presence. And smile. We celebrate Vanessa's time among us, and may she remember us, this community, fondly. May she go in peace, and may God's grace guide her feet until we meet again. We ask all these things in your many holy names. May it be so. Amen. Hold on just a moment. And like the words Moses heard so long ago, Vanessa, go now. Take time to be, to know others, to know and be known, to connect and share. Get on with it and find out more of who you are. And now if you'll rise as you're able for our closing song, Praise to the Living God, number 8. You know this one. Let them hear you in the parking lot. The last time I asked this, they said they didn't hear y'all. So let them hear you in the parking lot.
Well, you know me, I'll stop if they're not singing. Okay. Trust. Praise to the living God, the God of love and light, whose word brought forth the myriad sun and set the worlds in flight, whose infinite design, which we but dimly see, pervades all nature, making all a cosmic unity. Praise to the living God, from whom all things derive, whose spirit formed upon the sphere ever saints of life, who calls them to evolve, unwitting towards God's goal, till humankind stood on the earth as living, thinking souls. God, who knows our joy and pain, who shares with us our common life, the sacred and profane. God toils where'er we toil, in home and mart and mill, and weep within the humankind. God leads us forward still. Praise to the living God, around, within, above, beyond the grasp of humankind, but whom we know as love. God lays tumultuous days, so full of hope and strife, may we bear witness to the way, O source of golden light.
All right, that was pretty good. Y'all gave it a good effort. And remember, you can sing. You hear me belting it out. I can't carry a tune, so hopefully that will inspire you. Also, there's language.